Hi friends, welcome to my Mental Healthathon 2019 vlog. It is currently Wednesday afternoon, 1st of May, so it's the first day of Mental Healthathon, and so far I am not sticking to my TBR. So basically I'm in the mood for audiobooks right now, so I got on the Libby app, which if you don't know is it's like a library app full of online databases of ebooks and audiobooks. And so if you have a library card, you can just get on the app and listen or read any of the books that they have on there with your library card. So it's awesome. If you have never used it before, I highly recommend it because you get audiobooks for free. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't like paying for audiobooks. But anyway, so I have been listening to Highly Illogical Behavior by somebody Whaley. Sorry, I'm so sorry. And I am liking it so far. This is a book about a teenage boy who has agoraphobia and panic disorder. And this other teenager, this girl, is planning on being a psychologist, and she decides to make it her mission to fix him. So she befriends him, like, with hidden agenda to fix him. And it's interesting so far. And I'm like 2.5 hours in. I think I have 3 hours left of the audiobook. I'm listening to it on double speed, so it's only going to take me like a total of 3 hours to actually finish it. So I guess technically I only have like an hour and a half. Anyway, I like it. And I am about to sunbathe because it is so beautiful outside. Like, as you can see, it's beautiful, and I love the sun. Like, it basically cures my depression. So I already have my bathing suit on. I'm just gonna lay out here in the sun and listen to my audiobook, and it's gonna be fabulous. Okay, so I want to know why no one told me this book was intersectional. I've never heard anyone mention this before talking about this book ever. If any of you are looking for a new LGBTQ book, this has representation. Why is no one talking about this? I don't know. But anyway, so that means this book completes 2 different challenges for this readathon, because it checks off the phobia box and the intersectional box. So I'm winning at this readathon already. Alright guys, so I just came inside and ended up finishing the audiobook for Highly Illogical Behavior, and I really liked this book. I was kind of expecting for it just to be okay and for me to not like it that much, but I did really enjoy it. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. And now I am going to get a shower. So I will see you after my shower, and I think I'm going to start the audiobook for Perks of Being a Wallflower, because I have never read that book before, and I know it deals with depression and suicide. I've seen the movie once, but it was a long time ago and I don't remember hardly anything about it. So we'll see if I like the book or not. I'm kind of wary. I don't think I'll really like it because I didn't like the movie. That's the only thing I remember about it, is me not liking it, which is why I've never read the book yet. But I'm gonna give it a try, and either way it's gonna count towards the readathon, and it's only like a 6-hour audiobook, so on double speed I can finish it in 3 hours. So I can definitely finish it before I go to bed tonight, so why not? So, you know that amazing feeling when you lay out in the sun for a couple hours and then you come in and take a shower? It's just the best, y'all. This is the best feeling. Ow. Why do you bite me? Why? Sadie, why? It has been a while since I have updated you. So I did start and finish The Perks of Being a Wallflower yesterday, and I finished it right around close to midnight, right before I went to bed. I liked it for what it was, and I don't know. It's just not the kind of book for me, but that's okay. I know it has touched a lot of people and a lot of people can relate to it. So that is great. I just personally didn't enjoy it that much. I guess I should mention it's like 9:30 p.m. But today I have only read books that do not count for this readathon. So I'm not really going to update you on what I read today because you'll see it in my May wrap up. But I have already completed 2 books for the readathon and it's only day 2. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself. And I did not stick to my TBR, but I still plan on reading the books that I had on my TBR. We'll see. Hey guys, it is currently Monday, May 6th, so it's been a while since I've updated you, and I have not read anything for Mental Healthathon since then, hence why I haven't updated you. But today I have some errands that I have to go do, and while I'm out, I'm going to go to a coffee shop in town, and I'm going to be reading Speak by Lori Halse Anderson. I am excited to read this. I think it's really gonna be emotional, so hopefully I'm not crying in the coffee shop. That would be terrible. Y'all, I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep right now, and I am so tired. But I just got home from running errands and obviously the coffee shop, and I am about halfway through Speak, and I am really liking it so far. The only complaint I have is that I expected it to like really delve into her PTSD, and so far it hasn't, and I'm half the way through. Like, she definitely displays symptoms, but we're not really inside of her head to know what she's even thinking, and it's just like vague terms that let you know that something happened to her. And like, obviously, like, if you know the synopsis of the story, you know that she was raped, but like, I'm halfway through, like literally halfway through, and it still hasn't mentioned it. And there's been a couple things that have like triggered her PTSD, and then she's not really sleeping and that kind of stuff, but it hasn't outright said anything about her abuse history, about her PTSD, like none of that. And I expected it, I expected to be in her head and know her thoughts and know like her emotions in handling, like in coping with what she's been through, but it's not. It's mostly just her going to school and all of her friends hate her, because basically, if you don't know the synopsis of the story, she was at a party with her friends and she was raped, so she called the police, and the party was busted and a lot of people were arrested, and now everyone at school hates her. All of her friends have abandoned her, and she is completely an outcast now. Basically, this book is just about her going to school and everybody hates her. It's not really focusing on her PTSD like I thought it would. And also, I am basically a psychology major. I'm a behavioral health major, so I study psychology. I don't think this character would actually be diagnosed with PTSD. Technically, she has acute stress disorder, not post-traumatic stress disorder. But that's just a little technicality. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but if you actually study psychology, you know that like it has to be a certain amount of time with those symptoms in order for it to be considered PTSD. And this girl was raped 2 months previous. So I'm pretty sure it's technically acute stress disorder, not PTSD, but it's whatever. And I do think it is represented fairly well so far. It's just there's not a lot of that kind of content. There's not a lot on her PTSD or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to judge right now, but so far I am really liking the book, and I'm on page 100 and there's like 198 pages. So technically a little over halfway, but it's going great. And I'm gonna go inside now and I'm gonna eat me some lunch, and then I'm gonna take a nap before I have to go to work. Hopefully I can get some sleep, because I literally have only had 3 hours of sleep and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Hey guys, so I did a thing yesterday. My hair is now completely red, and it's not exactly the color I was going for. I was going for a more natural red, but you never know how colors are going to turn out, especially when you have color on your hair previously. So it's fine, I'll be okay. It's growing on me, and I think I will really like it. But that's beyond the point of this video. It's Wednesday morning, the 8th. I think it's the 8th. Anyway, I just got up, and unfortunately, we don't have any caffeinated coffee because we ran out yesterday. So all I have to drink is decaf. So hopefully I can make it through the day. But I am going to get ready and then film a video, and then I am going to finish reading Speak. And I think I can easily get it done today. I also, one of my university classes is starting today, which means I should probably go ahead and get started on work. That way I'm not backed up, because it looks like we're going to have a lot of homework in this class. So I'm going to read Speak, and then I am going to do homework. Hey, so it is Thursday night, and I know I said that I was going to read Speak yesterday, and I think I mentioned that I was probably going to finish it. Yeah, I didn't. I only read like 11 pages, and I feel guilty about it. I just got done with my schoolwork for today, at least. I don't feel like doing anymore, so I am going to pick up Speak. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to finish it tonight, because it is a little after 11 p.m., but I am definitely going to read as much as I can before I get tired and go to bed. I'm eating blueberries, and I feel like these are abnormally large. I'm also drinking blueberry kombucha. It's alright. This is my first time trying kombucha. It's alright, but now I am ready to read.
What you doing?
I look absolutely terrible, but I thought I would give you guys an update on Speak. I have been reading this so slowly because things just keep happening, and I plan to read, and then I don't have a lot of time to read because I have to do other things. And last night I was planning on finishing this book and doing a lot of schoolwork, and I had forgotten that I had a fancy dinner to go to with my parents last night, so I didn't get any reading done last night. So this morning I went to the coffee shop with my mom, and I read like 30 pages while I was there, and now I have like an hour before I have to get ready to go to work. So I'm going to try and finish it. I have like 50 pages left, and I think I can do that in an hour. So hopefully I finish it before work. While I am talking, I just want to say that I know I said in one of the video clips previous that this character doesn't have PTSD. She had acute stress disorder, which was true in the beginning, but I didn't realize the amount of time this book spans across, because it covers several months of her life. So technically now she does have PTSD. So I stand corrected. Hey guys, it is Sunday afternoon, and I did end up finishing Speak before I went to work last night. I just didn't have time to update you because I had to go before I was late, but I did enjoy it. I did like that book. I have a few issues with the representation. Not that it was bad, I just felt like we didn't get enough representation of PTSD. It's kind of more of just like vague terms rather than like actually delving into her symptoms. And I don't know, I feel kind of iffy about it. Like I did enjoy the book, and I don't know if it uses vague terms because maybe it was written for a younger audience. I don't know, like it felt hushed when the whole point of the novel is to speak up about those things that happen to you. It didn't feel inspiring to be bold. It didn't really inspire courage, in my opinion, but I don't know, I just have iffy opinions on it. I did really enjoy it though, and I'll probably give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I also have forgotten to mention that I started the I Have Lost My Way by Gail Forman audiobook a couple days ago, and I've just been slowly making my way through it, and I only have like 30 minutes left of the audiobook, and I like this book. It's not at all what I expected, and like I thought that this book had mental health representation, and I mean it might have depression rep in it. I'm not really sure because like nothing is actually addressed, and so far, like, I mean there definitely is one character that could potentially be depressed, but so far it hasn't come out and shown any of those symptoms, or we don't really know anything about his life because it's kind of like a secret as what's going on in his life and like in his present time and what's been troubling him. So I don't really know yet, but I will let you know. And if it doesn't have depression representation like I thought it did, oh well, it's still a good book. Hey guys, it is currently Thursday, May 23rd. I have been MIA for a while. My mental health has not been the greatest, but here I am. I'm finishing this vlog. I'm finishing out Mental Healthathon, and I guess it's kind of ironic that it's Mental Healthathon and my mental health has been bad. I have not read anything since I last updated you, except I started the audiobook for Beauty Queens by Libba Bray, and this has eating disorder rep. It also has a ton of other representation. If you're looking for a very diverse book, this is the book for you. It's very political, and it talks about a lot of social issues. There is a gay character, a bi character, a transgender character. There's an Indian American character and an African American character, and it talks a lot about racism. And then this book also talks a lot about feminism, and also just like governments and how they control us and how they socialize us, which is kind of cool because that's the class I'm taking right now for university. I'm taking a sociology class, and that's what we're studying right now, so it's been an interesting parallel. But I just now finished the audiobook. It took me a long time to get through it. I did enjoy the book, but I think it's probably like a 4-star read for me. It's not my kind of book. It's not the kind of book that I typically enjoy, but it was enjoyable. So if you don't know, this is a book about these beauty queens, and they are participating in like a national pageant, and their plane crashes and they end up on a supposedly deserted island, and lots of things happen. This book is wild. It's very wild.
Bring it back!
Hey, I am editing this vlog as I go, and I realized that I told you I would update you on I Have Lost My Way. The last like maybe 15 pages, it deals with depression and other things that I can't tell you without spoiling. Throughout the book, it's very unclear as to whether or not this character is dealing with depression, but at the end it's made very clear. One of my unhealthy coping strategies is shopping, and look what I bought! It's a cactus! Also, if anyone is looking for a good candle, highly recommend this. It's Scented Storm, but it is actually tangerine, blackberry, guava, sugarcane, and grassy breeze. It smells amazing. I also finally caved in and bought myself an embosser for my books. It says Library of Madison Green. That's my name. It's so cool, and it has a cute little like book emblem on it. I love it. Look. Ah. Hey guys, it has been a month. And you know, it was alright. There was a lot of things that affected my mental health this past month, and it was very difficult for me to film. I haven't filmed a video in a long time for my channel, and it was hard to keep this vlog going. It was hard to read. I mostly just listened to audiobooks because I couldn't read a physical book. So all of my plans for Mental Healthathon kind of fell through. I did end up finishing like 6 prompts, maybe more than that, because some of the books that I read fit more than one prompt. But I am happy with what I did. I'm happy with what I read. I wish I could have read more. I wish I could have read more diverse books about mental health, and it just didn't happen, unfortunately. But I am very proud of myself. I kept going and I kept reading. I kept up with this vlog even though I felt like quitting it multiple times and just deleting everything. I am really pleased with the books that I read, mostly listened to. But I had a good reading month. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was still nice. And if you have stayed for the entirety of this vlog, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And hopefully I can be back up on my channel making videos soon. I'm doing everything I can to get better and to improve my mental health. So hopefully I feel motivated to do videos again, and hopefully I can come back soon. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Thank you so much.